I can't believe I'm doing one of these videos again. It's been 2 years. And I'm wearing my Anne shirt, and I'm having university withdrawals since I just quit, so apologies for how terrible I look again. This is Filmmaker Dream Studios with another video. And instead of doing like the top 10 canon ships, I'm gonna do the non-canon ships this time. If you've been living under a rock, non-canon ships means implied romance and not officially confirmed by the writers, but fans kind of pick it up and interpret it as something else, so that's non-canon for you. And this time it's from a saucepan, not a milk basin. I'm all over the place today. Okay. What just happened? Right. Oh, number 5 from the hat is Jax Miles from Backstage. I haven't watched this show for a long time. Oh my god, everyone in that show is gay. They have way more chemistry with the same sex than they have with their love interests. And these two are flirting from day one, because they met in the music school, and Jax was like so jerkish to him, calling pretty boy every 5 seconds. And Miles has this was hiding this condition, like he had, I think, cancer or something. Jax didn't know about this because he just met him and he thought he was being pretentious, not skipping classes or something. And when he found out, oh my god, and they became friends. If these two were a boy and a girl in a kid show, they would so be going out. I'm sorry. I am so tired of kid shows treating my sexuality like it's some sort of inappropriate thing that kids only have to watch when they turn 15. They should have been together forever, and they went off with other women again, who were totally unsuited to them, by the way. Ugh. Now my 4th ship of non-canon ships is... Merlin and Arthur. This show was my childhood. I did not ship them when I was younger because I think it was mostly due to the fact that I was pretty homophobic when I was younger. Like, I do ship them now, but it's that type of relationship where it, it speaks for itself. It doesn't need to be romantic or anything to be a good relationship. They're one of the relationships where they have a little bit of everything. They have a little bit of brotherhood, a little bit of friendship, a little bit of romance. They have everything, all of the above. It's not like I didn't see it when I was younger, like the potential romance between them. Only until the very, very last episode of the show, I totally understood why people ship them. And I think it all goes down from there when you understand how people ship them. And it's like, the last episode was them. It was treated like a love story between two men. That's what the show creators said. And it was just like, you could tell Merlin was realizing he was basically in love with Arthur. All through the episode, he was just touching his face, watching his love die in his arms. And when Arthur died, he was just... It looked literally like he lost a part of his soul. If you haven't watched Merlin, you're missing out on basically a beautiful, cheesy show. It wasn't cheesy. It was kind of like a British cheese where everything was quite repetitive. The stories kept on going on and there was hardly any character development sometimes. There was filler episodes everywhere, but I would totally recommend it to you. Okay, number 3, totally random, is Chad and Ryan from High School Musical. They changed clothes after they sang a song about I don't dance, basically implying that I don't date boys, and then Ryan said, yes, you do. So basically that is a bisexual song. I don't know what Disney was thinking. Basically, anytime Disney refuses a gay relationship or gay anything, I'm going to assume that they're homophobic, or they're just afraid of really homophobic viewers. When I was a kid, I would have given anything to see a gay romance. That would make me feel so much better about myself. Made me feel like I had more choice. I hated High School Musical when I was little, and I still kind of do now. But if these two got together also in the end, it would have made it so much more interesting. Yes! Oh my god! For number 2, it's Derek and Casey! Oh my god! Oh yes! Yes, they're married with 3 children, basically the youngest siblings. Before you know what Derek and Casey is, it's from a Canadian show. Again, I love Canadian shows, they're the best. First about Derek and Casey, they're step-siblings. The creator was really against this idea, apparently. But Michael and Ashley, the people who played Derek and Casey at the time, were so on board that they put it into their acting. Can we just praise them and kill them at the same time? Praise them because they gave us, fan service that made sense. I hate fan service because it's usually so forced, you can so tell that they're doing it for the fans, but this is the type of fan service that enriched the story, and it made so much sense that you didn't realize it was fan service. And that's the type of fan service that works. I just love them because they had this amazing relationship. You know, because I'm one of those people who don't believe that they found each other's love when they met each other, that they almost like became soulmates in a way. I love those type of stories, like Anne and Gilbert, for example. They kind of built this relationship where they're constantly competing with each other over time, you know. Always in the back of my mind, I'm hoping that there's a reunion. There's the 20th anniversary next year, which Michael actually hyped it up last year, like 5 years, that it was going to happen. I was waiting 5 years ago for them to do something for the 10th anniversary of Life with Derek, and it just never happened. What gives, Mike? What gives, Ash? Right? But I actually could like do a separate video on them, sort of like manage out my thoughts, because they deserve it so much. And if you haven't watched Life with Derek, it will ruin your life and you will thank me for it. They deserved each other so much and they loved each other so much. But they were sexually frustrated that they couldn't do anything about it because of the fact that they were step-siblings. So, yeah. Thank you, Brianna. This is the one who reminded me of this show, for getting into me of this sinful ship and ruining my life forever. So thank you for that. I really did not need that. I love you. Newt and Thomas. I was hoping I would pick Anne and Diana, since it was very appropriate that I was wearing my Anne with an E shirt, but I think it's from... what is that film trilogy? It's so... Maze Runner, right? Maze Runner. I have not read the books, I really should. It just makes no sense to me that a group of boys stuck like in a maze, in the middle of a maze for like years, and all of them are heterosexual. And Newt was like so gay for him when he came out of the tunnel and he called him Greenie. It was just, they deserved so much better. Thomas, the one who plays Newt, I've loved him since Nanny McPhee. It's just, oh my god, he has the Will Parry face. By the way, I've seen the one who's going to play Will Parry in the new His Not Material series. He's perfect. But if the film had succeeded the Golden Compass, I would want him to play Will Parry, because he's just got the face. I don't really get this about these arguments that people make online or even outside of the internet. Or it's not about if they're two males or they're two females that should be in a relationship or whatever. It's about if one of them was female or male, like their relationship would become a long time ago, and just because they're men, it's not considered as a romance, it's just considered as a friendship. Female relationship and male relationship aren't given the same treatment as they would with straight relationships. And if Newt was a girl, or Thomas was a girl, they would sort of have a romantic relationship. And that's the end of that. A total mess, but I will do a video on Derek and Casey when I get my thoughts out another day. So, sorry for this video, it was so long. And Michelle, you really don't need to do this tag video, okay? But if you want to, you can. Just in case, because I saw your last video, I just didn't want to make you feel worse. Okay. But I love you. You're beautiful. You deserve love. Bye.